Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. Our webinar will begin in just a moment, but we wanted to share this video of Katia from Costa Rica discussing her experience with cultural exchange. So here is her story.
My name is Katia. I'm from San Jose, which is the capital city of Costa Rica. I'm a dual immersion teacher, fourth grade. San Jose is very close to the ocean. We grow up with this culture of ecology, oceans, animals, plants, living things, environment. So we have the same energy used again and again and again. We use the rivers, we even use the heat of the volcanoes. There's windmills, solar panels. I teach no waste in my classroom. No waste of food, no waste of paper, plastics, we don't use them. They have their water bottles. Because I think it's a skill. It's in their brain. It's a mindset. We had this presentation in front of the PTO. I integrate music with Costa Rican music. I chose the ones that said more Costa Rica, the ones that talk about paz, trabajo y amor, peace, work, and love. That's our motto. At the same time, my kids had a dance club. Then they want to show something special to parents. It was a great opportunity to bring community sense to the kids. They were together having so much fun in a different way. That's a real learning experience. Cultural exchange is important because it opens the mind of the students, not just socially, but intellectually. We are citizens of the world, and it helps them see the world as one. In Costa Rica, everything I learned, I'm bringing it here. I'm teaching math in Spanish. They're learning the language, and when they grow up, they're gonna have great Spanish, great English. They will have lots of opportunities. There's many reasons for teachers to do this. There's a lot of things to change and to adapt, and you have to be open to that. You come here and you work hard, but you get a prize. You grow so much, and you get to be a specialist. I would tell any teacher from my country to come here and do it.
We are Educational Partners International, but we often call ourselves EPI for short, so I will be calling us that throughout this presentation. My name is Jessica, and I work in the Marketing and Communications Department for Educational Partners International. I'm from the mountains of North Carolina, and before working with EPI, I taught English. And I'm really excited to be working for a company that combines my passion for education with my passion for cultural exchange. Today, I will be talking about what we do and how you can apply. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have about our program. You can ask them in the comment box and we will answer them throughout the presentation. Keep in mind that we won't be able to answer questions about your specific application for privacy reasons. All of those should be emailed to team@teachwithepi.com, where one of our admissions specialists will be happy to assist you. Today's webinar is a general introduction to EPI. By the end of this presentation, we hope you will understand our mission and know the benefits both in program and after you leave the United States. The first question that most people have is, what is EPI? And we can answer this question in a lot of ways, but first and foremost, we are a cultural exchange program that brings international teachers to the U.S. to teach. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We have become a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers around the world come to the U.S. to teach. Teachers in our program are currently in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K 12 schools, so that means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more subjects. While we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in the mountains of North Carolina, which you can see in the photo on your screen. We would love to know where you are from too, so please take the time to tell us in the comments. And wherever you are joining us from, thank you so much for watching. In order to understand the importance of U.S. cultural exchange, you may need to know more about its history. Much of the cultural exchange movement in the United States was started by Senator J. William Fulbright. He was passionate about strengthening U.S. international relations and saw cultural exchange as a good way to accomplish this. You're probably familiar with his name because he created the Fulbright Program, which is a famous international education scholarship. After creating the Fulbright Program, he developed and passed the Fulbright Hayes Act. The purpose of this act was to increase mutual understanding between the people of the United States and the people of other countries. The Fulbright Hayes Act was signed by President John F. Kennedy in 1961 and led to the creation of cultural exchange programs like EPI across the USA. EPI offers cultural exchange opportunities specifically for teachers from other countries to come to the United States. Cultural exchange means that our teachers come to the USA to share their culture and then return to their home country so that they can share what they have learned about the United States. You will be able to do that through two cultural exchange projects that you will complete every year that you are an EPI teacher. Our program lasts for 3 years. After you have finished the program, you will return to your home country for 2 years. And those 2 years where you go back home are important because that is when you are really going to complete our cultural exchange mission. Of course, we want to help you come to the United States to share your culture, but we are also interested in you returning home and sharing your experience in the United States with other people in your home country. That is because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. This is the whole reason why we do this program. Your ability to bring your culture to the USA and then take US culture back home with you is what true cultural exchange is about. Exchanging knowledge and information between cultures so that we can understand each other better as a global community. So, what does this kind of cultural exchange look like? Being an EPI teacher means that you will live and teach in the United States, fully immersed in US culture while sharing your culture with your students here. Today, we have a couple of examples of the projects our teachers have created to share their culture with their U.S. communities. Judith, a fifth grade EPI teacher from the Bahamas, decided to bring the Junkanoo Festival to the USA. Her students made goatskin drums, cowbells, and headdresses. EPI math teacher Zeba and EPI science teacher Isaac from Ghana presented a variety of signature dishes and traditional dress, including fugu smocks and kente cloth. They also shared traditional Ghanaian dances and encouraged community members to discuss the importance of sharing cultures. As you can see, we provide many opportunities for you to share your culture with your school here in the USA, and there are many different ways that you can do this. You will have the ability to find what you are truly passionate about and share that with your students. Now that you have more of a background on who we are and what we do, it's time to talk about what benefits you get from participating in our program. The most obvious benefit is that you will get to encounter new cultural experiences, experience life in the US, and share your culture with people who would not normally experience it. Your students here may not know very much at all about life in your home country, and you will get to share things with them that they would have never known otherwise. By doing this, you have an opportunity to make a positive impact for students all over the world. Also, one of the most important things that we offer you is personal and professional support during your time here in the United States. We think that teacher support is a major part of this whole process and one of the most important things that we do. We are invested in your success, so we are available as a resource for you even after you arrive in the USA. Let's talk more in depth about the type of support that we offer our teachers. As soon as you are placed in a school, one of our dedicated and trained support team members will contact you to help guide you in the process of moving to the US. The relationship between you and the support team is an important one and will continue throughout your time as an EPI teacher. They will be able to assist you with any challenge from culture shock to meeting the needs of struggling learners. At EPI, we understand that American students need the international perspective that teachers like you bring, and we are dedicated to doing all we can to help you deliver it. EPI is a program that not only provides benefits while you are here, but also when you return to your home country. The experiences and professional development that you will have while in the United States is something that you will carry with you your whole life. Once you are done with our program, you will be able to go home with a new perspective that will enrich your personal and professional life. Also, participating in this program means that you are now a world educator. You are a teacher who has taught students from multiple countries all over the world. Experiences like these are truly life changing, and you will not be the same kind of teacher that you were before you came here, which we consider to be one of the major benefits of participating in our program. Before we finish talking about the benefits that EPI has to offer, here is what some of our teachers have to say about their time in the United States. Olivia from Spain says, "This is my second time with EPI, and I think the United States has a lot to offer me as a teacher. There is a lot of professional development, and we are learning new things every day. EPI is always there for me, and they made things really easy. Having the support of EPI behind you, you really feel comfortable. You know that if you have a problem, you can always talk to them." Prudence from Jamaica says, "Teaching is my passion. Going to the United States has always been one of my goals, and this is happening now after teaching for over 10 years. I am just so very happy to be going on this venture thanks to EPI." To hear more from our teachers, visit our Facebook page. We have posted several videos of our teachers talking about their cultural exchange experiences. We also post teacher stories on our website, teachwithepi.com. Okay, now we will be taking the time to address questions. If you have not submitted yours yet, please ask them now. We will be answering all of your questions in the comments section today. And here we have some of the most common questions we get at EPI. Lots of applicants want to know how long the EPI program is, and we are a 3-year program. People also ask, is there an application fee? The answer is no, there is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as obtaining your diploma or transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or a placement fee. Another question we often get is there an age limit? So, no, there is no age limit. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join the EPI program regardless of your age. Some of those requirements are that you are currently teaching with at least 2 years of full time teaching experience, you have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and you have advanced English skills. Now that you know more about us, the question is EPI right for you? Here we have listed some of the basic requirements for our program. EPI teachers must have a bachelor's degree, have at least 2 years of full time teaching experience, be currently teaching, and have advanced English skills. So, if that sounds like it applies to you, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. The first step is to go to our website and select the Apply button. After you answer the eligibility question and click Submit, You will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the application process, be sure that you are checking your email regularly for updates on your status. In closing today, I would like to share this quote from President John F. Kennedy that I feel illustrates the importance of cultural exchange education. If we believe in the ability of people to make an intelligent judgment, they can't do that without the best education. And they can't get the best education without the best teachers. Knowledge is international, peace is international, indivisible. Much like Kennedy talks about here, at EPI we hope to build a foundation of peace and understanding through global education. That's all for today, everybody. Please follow us on Facebook to learn about our upcoming events as well as to hear more from our current teachers. If you have any more questions, be sure to email us at team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at EPI, thanks for joining us and have a great day.